Is this thing on? Hi guys, Alex Frank here, New York City-based fashion photographer and Nikon Creators official partner. I shoot for primarily fashion and beauty brands, so today I'm gonna share my top tips for fashion photography. My first tips all revolve around the inspiration and scouting process. The first step to setting yourself up for a successful shoot is to get inspired. Maybe I already have an idea forming or an image or something that sparked inspiration. I usually will use that as a baseline, but from there I love to flip through old fashion magazine, coffee table books, scroll on the deep depths of the internet, anything to kind of get those creative juices flowing. The second step is location scouting. Now, I live in New York City, and if I'm not shooting in a studio, I'm probably out in the elements shooting street style. Everything is very on the go and fast paced, and typically in a very uncontrolled environment. So I like to control as much of that environment as I can, and for me, that's going on a little location scout stroll, as I like to call it, before a shoot. I usually use a little bit of a smaller camera setup, something like the ZFC that I'm shooting on right now for my location scouts. It's small, compact, reliable, easy to throw in a bag and kind of whip out when you see one of those magical spots. And by smaller, I mean in comparison to my Z8 that I know and love. So I'll just kind of go on a stroll with my ZFC, hopefully around the time of day that I would be shooting, and also hopefully with a friend or an assistant or a model or someone, so I can kind of notice how the light is hitting my subject. I'll take some test shots on the ZFC, make note of the location, the cross streets, wherever I'm at, and then I'll be able to drop those images right into my shot list for shoot day. So that concludes my first tip, all about prepping, location scouting, and just preparing for the best shoot day possible. Stay tuned for part 2, where I talk a little bit more about shoot day, specifically posing and directing your models.